Well, loyal polycarbonation fans, when the battered fedora comes out, things get serious around here. We who care about such things hear a lot of crying and moaning about the price of, everything, really. But let's limit the discussion to recorded music for purposes of this here little video. Follow me if you can, and I'll explain why LP record prices are not really quite tolerable even in the year 2025. Come on. Or to put it another way, you people don't know the value of money anymore. Anyway, the figures I'm using are from a make-believe world where sales tax and VAT don't exist. And the wages I'm going to be using are for California because, that's where I am. So you get to apply your local facts and figures where appropriate. Now let's get going. Back in the 20th century, when phonograph records became part of popular culture and long-playing record albums were the way to take home music you heard on the radio, you might have been a young person with some spendable income from your part-time job at the drive-in dairy or Sears department store, or in my case, the college library. Minimum wage in the middle 1970s was $2 US an hour. I remember making $2.35 at Taco Bell and later $2.65 at the Cal State University Library. A stereo LP cost $5.98 if you paid retail at your local record shop or J.C. Penney or maybe Tower Records, Licorice Pizza, Moby Disc, remember that? That meant 3 hours flipping burgers or whatever, or working the cash register, earned enough for that copy of Stevie Wonder's Talking Book or The Doors' first album, and if you got it on sale, you might have change left over. Remember that number, 3 hours. By the late 1980s, your younger sister might be making over $4 an hour telling customers how good they looked trying on an outfit at Robinson's or Miller's Outpost or one of those stores. She could walk about a quarter mile through the mall to Sam Goody or some other record shop and pick up a copy of the latest Pretenders CD, and that would have cost about $15.98 list price. So after working about 4 hours, she'd have enough for that. So the number of low-wage work hours circa 1989 is 4 for a single CD or 3 hours for a 1098 cassette, with enough left over for a Pepsi in that case. Now, here we are in the year of our the year of our current era, 2025. Your kid is working at the campus bookstore selling, stuffed mascot toys to alumni and pulling down about $16.50 an hour. By adapting to a daily diet of spaghetti, ramen, and the occasional bean and cheese burrito, he can tap his ATM card at the local indie music shop for an anniversary edition of Oasis Definitely Maybe, let's say. And that would be $34, or that comes out to a little over 2 hours of working time. A copy of the same album on the amazing compact disc would cost $10 less. We can also take a look at the Consumer Price Index calculator to see how the value of the American dollar has changed over the years. Buying power of $4.98, which was the cost of mono LP in 1964, comes out after you bring us up to the year 2025. That's the equivalent of about $51.20. Think about that, folks, if you dare. For commercial-free eclectic music that rocks, it's the Electrical Radio program on 88.1 FM HD3 in Los Angeles or 22westmedia.com anywhere else. Fridays from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Time.